Hey TVC kids, I'm back on Friday with you just to talk about some more kids from around the world. And this week I decided to choose Greece. Now that is where my family is from. We're going to talk about a little boy named Giannis, and he is from Crete, which is a tiny little island right here. Can you get it, Miss Jenny? I don't know. It's all the way up here. It's a tiny little place. But my family was from a even tinier island in Greece, and actually my great grandfather was the last mayor of this tiny little town before another country came and took it over. That's how it happens sometimes. But they were from a teeny little island, and I hope I could go there someday. Does anybody else want to go to Greece someday? Yeah? Okay, cool. So we're going to learn about Giannis. Here's Giannis. Cute little Greek guy. I love it. He says, I wear my hair in a style called the hat. I never actually learned this. I've heard my dad talk about that, and I never knew what it was, and so I learned it in this book. It's kind of like when their hair is all long on top and it kind of short on the sides, but it's really dark and curly, so kind of funny that I learned that from this book instead of my own father. But anyway, this is Giannis, and he is 6 years old. He lives in Crete, and his dad is a fisherman, and his mom, Constantina, takes care of their family at home. It says fishy business down here. Giannis calls his mother and father Mama and Baba. Giannis's grandmother Irene often comes to stay with their family, and Giannis calls her Yaya. Someday I'll be a Yaya. Giannis likes helping his father prepare his fishing nets and lines and puts baits on the fishing hooks to attract the fish. Remember the big net we talked about a couple of weeks ago in our parables, right? So he would be one using those big giant nets. At school, he likes reading and drawing and grammar. I love how many of these kids like grammar. So glad to hear that. He also studies math, Greek, because Greeks need to speak Greek, sports and music, and at playtime they like to play hide and seek and soccer. His favorite meal is called souvlaki, which is like meat and grilled vegetables and onions. You could probably find that in Nashville even. It's so yummy. All right. In his home, he lives in a one-story house built of stone, and at the back of the house in the courtyard, where roses and jasmine bushes grow, you could also find lemon and mandarin trees. Oh, Greeks cook a lot of really fresh food, so it's not surprising at all they'd have to have fresh lemons right in the backyard. Somewhere there was another place that talked about grapes too. And they grew on grapevines. And I just planted grapevines this year. Being Greek, you think I would have had them earlier, but I just planted grapevines. And when you're Greek, you use the grapes, but you also use the leaves. Have you ever had something made out of the grape leaves called domadas? And it's Greek. I'll teach you how to make them sometime. They're grape leaves, and you cook rice with onion and lemon, and you put it inside, and then you fold the two corners over, and you roll them and roll them and roll them. And when I was a kid, we would make them, and we'd make giant bowls of them at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then we put them in the fridge, and then the whole day before Thanksgiving, we would sneak in and grab one and eat them cold, and sneak in and grab one and eat them cold. They're really good. I know they sound kind of weird because it's made out of a leaf, but trust me, super yummy. Give it a try sometime. All right. Anything else I need to know about this little guy, Giannis? I sure would love to go and visit him. I'm going to see if there's anything else. When I grow up, I'd like to go to the Naval Academy. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Greece it's surrounded by lots and lots of water, right? So a Naval Academy sounds like a great thing. And one day he would like to visit Athens, the capital of Greece. He says there must be lots of toys there. I don't know about lots of toys there, but there's a lot of cool stuff to study about Greece. So I hope you guys will look more into Greece and enjoy some food. There is a Greek church here, a Greek Orthodox church here, and there's a Greek festival every Labor Day weekend. So you might want to try it out sometime. You'll probably find me there. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.